This is a whole different host of diseases and things that I may have learned about in medical school and never dreamed of ever seeing in real life, but this is third world medicine, and we're literally thrown up against it.
Every year, Norwalk Hospital nurse Gerry, Nicholls, and CT/ENT ear, nose, and throat doctor Robert Weiss team up with a group of volunteers and local doctors to provide free medical care to about 300,000 residents of the Konso tribe in Ethiopia. The effort is led by nonprofit organization Ethiopia's Daughters, which works with Ethiopian schools and communities to raise the standard of living by providing clean water, medical assistance, educational programs, and infrastructure. In the last 8 months, the newly formed nonprofit has raised nearly $20,000.
The Ethiopian doctors would expect to earn $20 a week. So, there's not much incentive to have this profession. But we help where we can, and we encourage them, and we would like in the long run to take some people under our wing and help their education and to try and keep what doctors they have there, working.
There is a local clinic that's sponsored by the government that's in their immediate village, but it's not a free clinic.
It's their third visit to Ethiopia, an 11-day trip that began on February 15th. They tell us since the nearest hospital is nearly 2 hours away by car, every day nearly 200 patients lined up to receive medical aid.
We had a father who has carried his young daughter for a day or more across hills and arrived, and the child is paralyzed, and nobody knows why. And there's things like polio and so forth, but nobody quite knows why.
Nicholls says he formed the nonprofit when he witnessed the community's poverty as a tourist. What struck him most were the conditions among young women.
They say if you give a man $1 in the third world, he will buy something like a shirt or some alcohol with it. But if you give $1 to a woman, she'll keep it on the family and she'll keep it within the family. It's a better dollar spent. And even though we do help men, we think that the best payback is to deal with women and girls.
We're working on creating the concept of a couple of different teams that go back periodically throughout the year.
After officially becoming a nonprofit organization, Ethiopia's Daughters has recently participated in fundraising efforts. In Norwalk, Priscilla Lombardi, It'sRelevant.com.